Hey guys, today I want to give you my review of the Z-Grill pellet grill. For the past 2 years I've been cooking on the 7002 model and I've used the heck out of this thing. In those years I've learned a lot about this grill and overall I really enjoy it, but there's a few things you need to be aware of. So today I want to walk you through the grill, talk about some of the pros and cons, and let you decide if a Z-Grill is right for you or not. So let's get this grill open. So here's what a Z-Grill looks like inside. You've got a large primary cooking grate, a thermocouple that measures the internal temperature of the pit, and a smaller secondary cooking grate. Underneath the grate, you've got a sloped grease tray that also acts as a heat deflector. Some people like to line this with aluminum foil to keep it clean. I just have a putty knife and I just scrape it down whenever I think it's too dirty. Underneath the grease tray, you've got your primary heat deflector. And below that is your fire pot where the pellets burn. This design is pretty much a clone of the original Traeger grills. It's a nice little design, it works well. So let me get this grill put back together and I'll tell you what I really love about the grill and some of the issues I have with it. So let me walk you through what I like about the Z-Grill, and then I'll talk about some of the issues you need to be aware of. First thing that I really like about this guy is it's deceptively large. On this bottom grate, you can easily get 4 racks of baby back ribs. I've done 2 briskets on here, no problem. I could probably have done a 3rd brisket if I wanted. If you want to use that upper rack, again, you can probably get at least 1 more rack of baby back ribs on there. So it doesn't look like a large grill from the outside, but inside it is. Something to be aware of about the grill is your fire pot is right here, so the left side of the grill is a little bit hotter than the right side. That's not it's not a big deal. It's not a deal killer. Just be aware that you do have a temperature gradient in here. The other thing I really like about the Z-Grill is it is a wonderful smoker. We've got temperature control here, settings from 180 all the way up to 375 and then to high. Anywhere in the 200, 225, 275 range, this grill is amazing. It'll hold the temperature absolutely just fine. The things that you need to be aware of with this grill is that high setting is a joke. When I first had this grill, it would get up to 400 degrees. Now 375, 380 is as high as it'll go. So if you're looking for a serious grill, the Z-Grill is not going to be for you. If you're primarily looking for a smoker, this guy is the bomb. The absolutely only operational issue I've had was this guy. I was an idiot one day, left this guy out in the rain, and this is the connector between the thermocouple inside the grill and the control panel. I left it out in the rain, it got wet, the control panel started throwing an error code on me. It took me about a half hour with paper towels to dry this out. Then I wrapped up with electrical tape, make sure that didn't happen again. So that's, I'll call that my fault. That's the only operational issue that I've had with this thing. Your pellet hopper is pretty straightforward. It's also no frills. There is no dump on this hopper. I'm not big into changing flavors of my pellets, so that doesn't really concern me. What does concern me is that if you leave this sit a long time without using it, the pellets can get damp, especially with the humidity here in Louisiana. Once they get damp, they swell up and it causes all sorts of problems. The last thing to be aware of on this grill, and this should be nothing, but it aggravates the heck out of me, is this drain catcher assembly, if you want to call it that. At least 15 times I've walked past and hit that thing and it just falls straight to the ground and spills grease all over my driveway, which is annoying as heck. Sure, I could be more careful, but that just annoys me when that falls off. I guess one other thing to be aware of as far as heat distribution inside the grill, again, not a huge problem, just something to be aware of, is that this grease tray is also a heat deflector, and sometimes I'll have enough food in here that it actually hangs in this gap between the heat deflector and the body of the grill, and it's definitely hotter in this gap. So again, not a deal killer, just be aware that if you're going to use the entire surface of the grill, you're going to have a big temperature distribution there. I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough of the Z pellet grill. The bottom line takeaway is that if you're in the market for an affordable pellet cooker that works as a great smoker, then the Z-Grill really ought to be on your list. If you're looking for something you can use as a smoker and a grill, I'd give the Z-Grill a pass. So that's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. In the meantime, do us both a favor. Click the link below and join me over at the Brisket Bootcamp. The Brisket Bootcamp is absolutely free and you're going to love it. Hope to see you there. Be awesome, grill happy.